Good evening. I hope I find you well in this wet evening. So we're going to start off with our hymns, the usual. It was an awful old day it was. Now say hello to Sacred Heart of Jesus. Come on now with that. Who are you, Sacred Heart of Jesus? I think they probably said hello to you there, but they can't hear them. You can hear them, of course. Uh, Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Lovely. Up you go, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Yeah, our Blessed Mother. Here we are, our Blessed Mother. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer. Pray we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. You Blessed Mother up there and keep an eye on things, if you please. So there we are. How are you today, and how did you fare out? But if you're in this country, you'd be drowned because I never saw the bait of it. I had my clothes ready there, put them in the washing machine there on Monday because the weather was grand and it looked like they were for a dry spell. Yeah. And be the Lord Harry if it wasn't really good out. Not just a drizzle. Heavy. When I went out and opened the gate and all the rest of it, the blinking jacket that I was wearing nearly drowned as it was. And when I opened we call it the drawbridge, well, it's a big gate. Up and I had to put a rock against it then to stop it from opening. That I have there, it's all this sort of stuff. And so I did that, and then I had to put out porridge for the birds, but it was so wet, I think, that they weren't coming about in hours because I went out then to the sun house and opened that and down the curtains, and then after me finished my videos and that and one thing and another, I I do my prayers out there, the Station of the Cross, which I offer up for the end of the war in Ukraine or wherever there's wars. And then I do the Holy Rosary, which I offer up intentions usually later on this evening. I pray for all the people that I pray for that have died, and quite a few, like my parents and my two brothers, and all the rest of it. So I'd be busy enough by the time I finish with that, and then I do a song about Johnny Cash when he repented towards the end of his life, and he made a lovely hymn about the cross of Calvary. You crucified my Lord. So I did that, and then as I say, I was out there, and I was hoping to go to the supermarket to get some my stuff that I get because normally I get it on a Sunday. It's kind of a quieter type of time. But with that rain, I wasn't going to be bothered going out. And then I tried there about 4 o'clock, but then it's getting dark. It didn't bother me behind going there at that time, so it's a good one. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. And then there was an article in the Sunday Independent about Christian TV because the lad that did the article, a chap called Wayne O'Connor he's from Killarney originally, and I know Killarney, and I was talking about it. I found some of the hotels, the receptionists were from some other country other than Ireland, like maybe Europe and that. And I thought that not too helpful for people staying there that normally would ask the receptionist about information, but then they can get it in other places. But it was an Irish person there that had some idea after were living in Kerry all their lives. I mean, I know a fair bit about it. And so the article was there, and a picture of in the paper about on Sunday Independent about the Christian TV, which is always nice to get news. And there was quite a bit. The chap had seen it, and he knew Father Sean Sheehy, and he put the headline about Father Sean that what happened to him as a result of a sermon and homily that he gave when he was saying mass in the I think St Mary's the Catholic Church in the store. The other priest was away, and he mentioned some of the things that the Catholic Church teaches, but one or two ones walked out and complained about it, and upshot an old Varicker, the homosexual T-shirt that we had, he complained about it on Kerry Radio, and the bishop saw fit to stop Father Sean Sheehy from saying mass publicly, but he says it privately because I've got mass there, and I certainly supported him at the time when I saw it, and it was even reported on EWTN, and this fellow Wayne knew that he got a lot of support from priests all over the world, and that would saw nothing wrong with what he preached about. But be that as it may, that's you can get across particularly when you're doing good. That's when you're going to get across. The evil one is trying to silence you, but you can't silence something good. So the article was about that, and it mentioned that aspect of things. And but otherwise, it was publicity for Christian TV, which we can all do with. We're hoping to have a charity license in due course because we appreciate positive things, and what I do, the videos that I do, the live videos, they're always positive, and there's nothing that I come out with that's would cause anybody any confusion. Here she is rattling away. Your phone do that kind of thing. Yeah, when you look it up, there's nobody ringing or doing anything. It's just this old nonsense that it comes out. So how are you keeping today anyway? And And so I hope it's dry tomorrow that they can put out the clothes and go off about and get a few items. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. And you have them kind of days, don't you? Because when if you're younger, you have to go to work, no matter what way the weather is. When you're my age, you don't have to do that. I'm doing what I'm doing, which I think is good, and I'm delighted to be able to do it, and hope all comes well for what we're about. So bye now, and enjoy the rest of your evening. But it's not a time for going out when it's getting dark here. Yeah, bye now.